One thing people need to remember, all waterways are connected, whether below ground, above ground, aquifers, rivers, one way or another, everything's connected by water. It was about a year ago, July, early August 2014. We're talking amongst ourselves internally at Water Defense, and a few of the people that are more involved in California say, Scott, what do you think of this New York Times article? They're bragging about how clean this oil wastewater is in the Coelho Water District. What do you think about going out there? I said, well, Jerry Brown, California, I'll go out there, but I can't imagine that it really could be contaminated. I mean, California is setting the standards. I mean, that's one place I don't have to go. As I looked into this, I realized there was no testing. When they take their split-second sample, they're assuming that that water is always in equilibrium, and all their data represents is what's in that water for that split second. And then the cumulative testing that I use monitors what's flowing through the water over time. What we want to do is see how that water's flowing. It's not a closed loop system, so you got all these different discharge, all these pipes running from Chevron and Coelho, so you got to put something in the water that's going to attract the contamination over time. We did our testing, and we tested the whole 10-mile canal system. The results came back, and we started seeing solvents, chemicals of concern, that were matching up with oil that was coming out of the ground in Kern County. I was shocked when I came out here. I ended up in the middle of an almond field with the smell of oil worse than it was when I was on the ground in BP. Coelho Water Department that is taking produced water that has oil and other contamination and then using it to irrigate. This is just like in Venice, Louisiana when I was out with fishermen in the Gulf of Mexico. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Only this, in the Gulf of Mexico, they didn't take the oil spill and use it to irrigate the vegetables and fruits that people eat every day. You shouldn't have oil. You shouldn't have volatile chemicals in the water. It's that simple. The farmers are in a really difficult position because their livelihoods are at stake, and some of them are lashing out at those of us doing the testing because they're scared and they're nervous, and I feel for that because they're really backed into a corner. They don't have a place to get their water. Kind of forced to support the use of the oil wastewater, even though it's compromising their health. And very few farmers are willing to speak up and step out about this.